Stafford up under center, turns, quick throw, got Calvin. Calvin makes the catch, crossed the 50, and he is slow to get up.
Calvin came down hard on his back. Now Calvin's coming off the field with the aid of the Lions training staff.
He had like fingers, shoulders, back, ankles, knees. Why don't you use it as a crutch or an excuse?
Because that's how I was raised, you know. I was always a mild-mannered kind of guy. I followed after my dad, you know, hard-working, blue-collar type of guy. You know, he worked for the railroad for 30 years, and, you know, he went in at odd hours, came home. You know, they had him at work all the time, and no complaining about it, just going out doing your job. You know, I think that's just rubbed off on me. Guys get injured all the time, you know, so what makes me different?
Is there parallels between the city and your personality or the city and your game?
I guess you could say that. People wake up here, they go to work, you know, things might not be in the greatest condition, you know, it might not be what you wanted it to be, but everybody realizes in order to get what they want, they have to go out and they have to work their butt off to get it, and that rubs off.
You worked your butt off to get to where you're at right now, rehab for the last few weeks. Are you excited about being back on the field?
As of right now, you know, coming off that high ankle sprain, it's feeling great, you know, running around out there at practice, so, you know, I couldn't wait to get to this point.
So let's say, hypothetically, I was playing fantasy.
Right.
And you're on my roster.
Right.
Should I put you in a lineup this week? What's
Put me
up?
in the lineup, man. I'm healthy. I'm out there ready to play.
That's it. You don't need to say no more after that.
Calvin, touchdown, Detroit Lions!
What have you noticed in the time you were out?
Guys stepped up. Corey Fuller, Golden Tate. All those guys have had big plays, have had touchdowns, game-winning plays, you know.
Enzo got a man, caught, touchdown, Corey Fuller!
Tell me about Caldwell and his impact on this team.
He's taking care of this team, and it makes guys want to play for him, you know. Coming up to you randomly during the week, how you feeling? Just to get a gauge on how he should approach practice. When you get that kind of communication, interaction from your head coach, you know, that you might not be used to having, you know, it just makes you go all out for him.
Our former head coach, Jim Schwartz, came to Detroit. They got the win. He got carried off. My personal opinion, I like the CJ. You know, I'm kind of wild. I like that wild stuff. How did you feel about that?
I was like, you serious? This ain't in your home. You gonna do that? I was surprised ain't nobody gonna knock him off.
Tell me about Matt Stafford and what you're seeing in him this year.
Put it like this, you know, early in his career, he's in a tight jam, he's doing that thing up, you know. He's gonna find CJ. You know, if I got 2 or 3 people on me, he's gonna put it on me. But now, you know, he goes through all his reads on the field. That just goes back to the coaching that he's been getting to.
Megatron into the history books, breaking Jerry Rice's all-time record for receiving yards in a season.
Everybody has their mind made up of what they want out of their favorite athletes. What do you want your legacy to be?
Hard-working, blue-collar type guy. Didn't complain about nothing. Great teammate.
I feel like you're not really answering my question the way I want it.
Of course, I would love to go down as the greatest receiver to play the game because, you know, I'm not doing all this hard work for nothing, you know. Not to say I'm doing it for the recognition. You know, I would do it because I want to be great because I see that I can do great things and I want to be able to do it not just for me but for my teammates. Help us win. That'd be great.
Calvin in the end zone, touchdown Lions!